So I've started a new initiative called the Blooming Rights Action Network, or BRAN. This initiative starts with people and first with supply chains, because these are two components that must be addressed if we want to change the operating model of business. The Action Network is blooming because over the past year we have seen several new laws and regulations taking shape, especially in the EU, which will require mandatory human rights due diligence. These laws will have some teeth and will affect any business operating or selling in the EU. So BRAN is about moral fiber. It says that we need to get the shit out of our system. This means transparency down to the worker level is no longer an option but a requirement. And today there are enough affordable tools and technologies out there for companies to use. So if they are not using them, then they have made a conscious decision to pass these risks onto their shareholders and stakeholders. Poop cafes are peculiar, but at least they draw attention to the subject matter clearly. We know what we are talking about. Unlike the various flavors of social audits that are remarkable for what they still let happen, these auditors' labels have been featured on the products of companies that have been shown to be exploiting workers. So, we need BRAN to get this shit out of our systems. BRAN is designed to be an oracle on a blockchain. This means it will be able to collate and process specific data that actually correlates with worker voices. Every audit collects something, even if only in a sample state, but BRAN will only account for actual data that can be cross-referenced with actual worker voices. If the data cannot be referenced back to a specific person in a specific place being paid to do a specific thing, then that data is not considered credible by BRAN. Worker voice, traceability, and living income and living wage together create a transparency score. The data speaks for itself, and only the data speaks. There are no corporate promises or communications consultants. There is no interpretation or extrapolation. If you say you have 20,000 workers, but none of them have a voice or liberty to verify themselves and their conditions, then you might as well be operating in Xinjiang. BRAN is voluntary, meaning you can choose to share your data and make it interoperable with others. If you don't, then it is reasonable to assume either that the data is not good enough or that your data tells a story that is not very good. Blue Number Foundation is leading this initiative with partners Mekong Club in Hong Kong, CRD Japan, and Be Slavery Free from Australia. Thank you for listening.